Well, we have a tropical storm doing something that even I am a bit perplexed. We have a new tropical storm threatening land right now, and our other tropical storm, which was interesting, has now dissipated. And forecast models are now coming into consensus on a new storm developing in the first week of December. I'll go over the potential intensities of all these systems and the land they could impact in this video. It's CBF Cyclone, Thursday, November 27th, 2025. Happy Thanksgiving to you all in the United States. I am in the United States myself, so I experienced Thanksgiving. Alright, cyclonic storm Ditwa is currently a tropical storm equivalent cyclonic storm. It did not develop over Sri Lanka, as forecast models were indicating it would happen. It actually curved away from Sri Lanka and now has made landfall in Sri Lanka. It's forecast to reach a peak intensity, or it's forecast to already be at its peak intensity right now. It is moving toward land right now. I will show you the forecast models in a moment. Saynar did not end up re-strengthening into a tropical storm like forecasts were saying yesterday, so I predicted that it wouldn't, and it never even looked like a storm really ever in its lifetime, but now it's gone, and I actually will show you, or based on what I've seen so far, there have already been like 200 confirmed deaths, unfortunately, from that storm. And then Tropical Storm Kodo is now a strong tropical storm with 70-mile-an-hour sustained winds. Now, here's what's weird. Like, where they say, the Joint Typhoon Warning Center, where they say this, the center of the storm is, there's barely anything there. It looks like it's way up here. But let me show you the infrared satellite imagery. If we look at it, I mean, again, there's nothing here, but then, like, this up here isn't even rotating that much. But, like, this morning, the center of circulation was perfectly fine when I woke up, and it was, like, right where they said it was. But now, this is barely rotating, and if at all, and I'm not sure if it's, like, a shear thing, or the system's just, like, it's probably most likely a wind shear thing, but I've never seen anything like this before. So I am a bit confused. The forecast models, I'm actually going to start with the Google AI forecast model. Starting with Cyclone Ditwa, the Google AI forecast model is showing this weakening into a tropical depression, and then re-strengthening into a tropical storm, and then almost hitting India as a minimal tropical storm. So systems in the North Indian Ocean, unfortunately, lead to hundreds of fatalities, and I mean, the warning doesn't really get out. So that's what my channel is for, just to get the warning out. And then we're looking over here first with Typhoon Kodo, or Tropical Storm Kodo. They show it weakening and then actually re-strengthening into a typhoon before dissipating near Vietnam. Now, here's what I'm worried about. If we look at the cone over here, it kind of just stalls here over the weekend and into next week. I'm worried that of flooding, which I think there might be a lot of in Vietnam. I mean, especially on the coast where the storm is, coastal flooding from the beach, and then just a ton of rain as the storm is just sitting offshore. However, the storm is going to be weak, so maybe not as much rain would fall, but still, tropical rain is very dangerous, so that is something to keep an eye out on. And then going further out in time, the Google AI model is coming into more consensus on the first week of December. Most of their model things are showing some storm moving into the Philippines. Some of their model things show it getting pretty strong, maybe category 4, category 3, category 4, maybe even sometimes category 5 equivalent. So I would be surprised if it got that strong, but also I wouldn't be surprised. The Google AI forecast model has been very good this year, and the European forecast models, going with that one for the regular forecast models. With Ditwa, they show it kind of remaining offshore, and then with Kodo, they show it kind of maintaining its intensity a little bit. And actually looking at the forecast models right now, it doesn't show anything of like nothing being at the center. So I'm really confused on what's going on with Kodo right now. And then going further out in time, the European forecast model is now saying some sort of tropical storm is going to develop and hit Vietnam. And then that's like by December 10th. And then the GFS model, doesn't show anything. Like, it kind of just shows the system staying organized with Kodo. And then actually shows Ditwa hitting India pretty quickly. And then going further out in time, the GFS does show, oh wait, hold on, this is Kodo. The GFS does show this other storm developing and hitting Vietnam as well. They show it developing much later than the Google AI forecast model is saying, but I will be tracking this closely. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching and see ya.